Good day, creative geniuses. Welcome. Welcome to my Wednesday Wisdom Window. I'm Reverend Suzanne Grace Raleigh, Spiritual Director here at the Foothill Center for Spiritual Living in Auburn, California. So grateful we come together once a week to do our spiritual practice together. Have a new thought about this thing called life. There's a lot going on out there. Yes, there is. So I'm grateful you're here whenever and wherever you watch this from. Let me know. So typically what I do on Wednesdays is read a little bit from the 365 Days of Richer Living by the dynamic duo of Raymond Charles Barker and Ernest Holmes. They really give some wonderful food for thought every morning for me. And so I will read a little bit from a few days ago that was called, I Enjoy the Companionship of God. And then we'll do a breath practice together. And then we'll do a prayer, a treatment. You can't go wrong with that. So, again, thank you for being here. Hi, Pam. I see you there. Thank you. All right. So a few days ago, they wrote, communion with the Spirit is one of the greatest privileges of life. By communion with God, or Source, or Spirit, whatever name you like, we do not mean telling the infinite what to do or how to do it, for that is talking at God rather than communing with Him. By communion, we mean silently entering into divine harmony and beauty until we feel that harmony and beauty in our own souls, in our own minds. Oh, I'm going to say that again because, science of mind, sometimes people think it's a very intellectual philosophy, but there's also the idea of embodying what we think about, what we connect to. Communion means silently entering into divine harmony and beauty until we feel that harmony and beauty in our own souls and in our own minds. So it is feeling as well. I love that. For instance, if one finds themselves distraught and mentally upset, and they follow the simple practice of communing with peace, they will find that peace enters into them. We do this by dropping all confusion from the mind and thinking about peace, and dwell on its meaning and feel that we are breathing it into ourself until it floods our whole being with harmony. This is real communion. Not telling peace what it ought to be or do, but entering into its spirit, silently, quietly, and alone. And so it is with love or joy or any other attribute of the divine. We must commune by listening and feeling the presence until the presence is real to us. This is the very essence of communion. And sometimes that just takes practice, doesn't it? To be able to feel that connection. That's why I love doing the breath practices every morning, because that really brings me, I don't know about you, but it brings me into that more feeling nature of my connection, my communion with the divine. Entering into divine harmony until we feel that in our own soul. What a beautiful thought on this beautiful spring day in March. Right where we are, in California, in wherever you're watching this from. we can be in communion with that divine spirit. And we are. All right. So let's take that into a little bit of a breath practice. And then I'll do the prayer for us. So thank you for being here. Hi, Eric. Happy to see you too. So let's just slowly rub our hands, the palm of our hands together. This helps to calm our nervous system and tell ourselves that we're safe, that all is well. So just slowly rub your palms. Feel your feet on Mother Earth if you're not driving. Just keep rubbing those palms. Take a deep cleansing breath and just arrive right here, right now. And then if it's comfortable with your hands, cross them over your heart center at the center of the chest. Lengthen your spine, relax your neck, keeping your chin down just ever so slightly. And drop your shoulders. Sometimes we can hold a lot of tension in our body, especially our neck, unconsciously. So we're going to just notice that we are in a relaxed state, and yet our mind is open and alert. And we're breathing. We're alive, we're awake, and we are aware. Yes. And so we'll take 3 slow breaths to bring us into a more receptive place. And I invite you in a moment to breathe in through your nostrils and slowly out through your mouth as if you're blowing through a straw. It's called the straw breath. And that helps to regulate our nervous system. So let's begin. Inhale through the nostrils. Just feel a sense of expansion. And as you exhale through the mouth, slowly let it go. In breath through the nose, maybe with a smile. And slowly let it go. One more conscious breath. Let's breathe in a breath of gratitude for this perfect day. And slowly exhale. Good. You can relax your hands on your lap. And keeping the eyes closed, we stay in that place of openness and communion with a higher power, with the infinite source of good, the Creator, Spirit, God, the Beloved. And I'll read this prayer in the first person. I invite you to simply take it for yourself as a gift this morning. The divine, the source of all, God, is my companion. It is possible for me to be lonely or alone, for wherever I go, the one presence will accompany me. I have an infinite companion who goes with me wherever I go. I have a partnership with the infinite, which is steady, strong, and certain. This same presence I feel in everyone else, the one companion of all. I am guided by this presence today. I am guarded by it. I am kept in the shadow of its strength. I am fed by the bounty of its love. I am guided by its wisdom. This presence is closer to me than my breath, nearer to me than my hands and feet. Therefore, I have no sense of aloneness, no feeling of isolation, because all the presence there is my companion. In this companionship, there is love and beauty, there is peace and joy, there is happiness, success, today and forevermore. I live, move, and have my being in the One. I am in communion with this divine harmony right now, right now, right now. And so we feel that connection, however you feel it. Welcome it, allow it to support you today in whatever you've got on your agenda. Remembering your communion with the divine at all times. Yes. How good it is to know this truth. So my prayer today for each of us, each of you, is that we open to this reminder that with God, with the divine, all things are possible. Any frustrations, we turn it over to the higher power that guides us, loves us unconditionally, eases our burdens. Yes. So grateful. So we take a deeper cleansing breath and come back to this moment right now. Great. I really needed to hear that today. Oh, gosh. So important to do our practices, isn't it? Spiritual practice. And throughout the day, just remind yourself, put a hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and just say to yourself, I reconnect to the divine within me. However you want to say it and however it works for you, but it is powerful because it eases our struggles and burdens. Believe me, I guarantee that. So today is a new day. It's a great day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Something cool is going to happen today for you. I know that. So I hope to see you on Sunday at our center. And, I've been doing these talks about imagining and what if and wonder. It's really interesting to stay in that, what we call mountaintop consciousness, while everything around us seems to be falling apart. That's when we have to really stay on track with our practices. So go back and listen to some of my talks. I think they're pretty inspiring. And this Sunday, we have two beautiful young musicians coming to play for us from Mount Shasta. Alyssa and her partner, Mitchell. And so they will be playing music and I will be doing the talk. And then afterwards, we have our big annual general meeting where we bring in new board members, thank the old ones. It's a powerful meeting, so I really hope you can stay. Even if you're not a member, you can stay. So anyway, thank you for being here. I so appreciate each of you. Stay in the light. Namaste.